Hey guys, Rather the Nerd here. Today we'll be taking a look at the Super Mario Parabones. Yeah, if you don't remember, let me set this down on here. Let's get real for a moment. So if you don't remember of my Iggy review, go check it out. It's quite popular. A lot of people really like that review. I've got pretty positive feedbacks from that video, actually, so, and it was also, the time when I actually decided to do the Nothing series, because I was like, hey, I'm getting into Mario again, why not? But, I think it was 2 days ago when I actually got this figure. I got 3 stuff that I might do a review on. Who am I kidding? I will do a review on them, but basically, I got, Devastator's head is kind of rolling up to the side here. So I got this guy at EB Games. So you can see the tag there if you look to the side. So this is EB Games. So I got this figure, for $13.49, for my Edge Premium. So if you don't know what it, I know that some people have EB Games in America or wherever you guys might live, but here in Canada, you can get, I don't really know how it works, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, but basically, if you have a card, there's different cards. I had a red card, and basically that just got me like a $2 off. This actually gets me like that much, so I get like $1 off of that, so it helps me get my price a little bit lower. And that's how I got 2 of my things for a pretty good price for $21. So pretty nice. Same background as the Iggy. If you go back and watch that review, or if you've already seen it, but same backdrop. You got Super Mario and the pose and all that. I don't care for the packaging, but on the back here, Parabones. Yes. So in the description, in that video, go to the description. It says if you guys want me to get a Paratroopa, a Paracoopa, or whatever. Paratroopa. I think it's a Paracoopa, right? I don't know if it's a Paratroopa. I think it's a Paracoopa. A Paratroopa, whatever you want to call it. I do know Mario. I just haven't played the games, and I'm just tired because it's pretty... I should do this in the middle of the day. But anyway, so I've decided to do this in the day. So, I said if you guys want me to get Parabones, I went back 2 days after I did that review, and they were all gone. The only one that was actually left was Mario, and you guys know how much I love Mario, because in the video, I made a joke that we don't like Mario action figures. Surprisingly, a lot of people didn't really care for that joke, but hey, screw you, I made that joke up. So, right here, you got an image of Parabones, or Dry Bones. I'm gonna call him Dry Bones for now, even though that he has wings, but you got an official Nintendo licensed product, same thing, Super Mario, and on the back here, you got articulation, whatever, 14 points. So then you have Ice Mario, Parabones, and, what's it called, Green Toad, I can't read, Boo, and Hammer Bro. I did not see Boo, Hammer Bro, I only saw, Dry Bones, but it's quite 3 bad guys. From that video, there was only, like, 2. There was Iggy and, Paratroopa. So, 3 bad guys in 1. And at least that they listened to my video because they only had 2. Anyway, on the description, you say, Parabones with wings. Parabones are the reanimated bones of Paratroopas. Paratroopas! I knew it was Paratroopas! Often found in castles of Bowser's or haunted mansions of the Mushroom Kingdom. So that's pretty much it for the backdrop. So, and then for the front, I just knocked down the figure. Parabones, you know, same thing, all different languages, Super Mario, backdrop, whatever, and then it's by the Janks, whatever, so, have fun with this. Anyway, let's move on to the actual figure itself. There he is. I think that if you're wondering, does his eyes glow in the dark? Does his eyes actually glow in the dark, or am I just going crazy? Nope. In person? Jeez, that voice crack. Oh, don't go back and watch that voice crack. Ugh. Anyway, on the camera, it looks like his eyes glow in the dark, but in person they don't, and they don't look that much glowy. But I think that this is a really good figure. I think that it actually has better detail and better articulation than Iggy, to believe it or not. And I said on that video that it's probably one of the best Mario figures that I ever have. But I think that he's actually probably one of, if not the, I think that he actually out-owns Iggy because of the articulation and the details. And before we go on to the details and articulation and all that stuff, I want to get real with you guys for a moment. Thank you guys so much for supporting Time Police. That was probably one of the most difficult plush series that I ever had to do in my entire life. If you guys know me, and you talk to me in person and stuff, and Instagram and all that stuff, and we're good friends and all that. Just a clear heads up, guys, I think that every single one of you who are watching and subscribe to this channel, I consider you friends. Not just subscribers, not just fans, not just objects to give me money. No. I consider you guys friends. Even though that we might not know each other or know each other, I think that we are friends. You have supported me. You have stuck with me for a very long time. And I thank you guys so much for supporting me. I never thought in my entire lifetime that I would ever get this far on YouTube. You guys have subscribed and stuck with me to the very beginning, from the very beginning. And thank you guys so much. When I hit 1 million subscribers, I thought that I was the king of the world. And I still think that I'm the king of the world. Because you just think that so many people have subscribed to you because of what you made. And I thank you guys for that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for supporting Time Police. That was probably one of the most difficult series I have ever had to make in my entire lifetime. And if you're wondering, Riley, how could it be the most hardest thing that you've ever done? Well, the nothing, actually, if you guys know me in person and all that, before I rambled on and almost cried, but if you guys, I was about to say that if you guys know me in person and all that stuff, you guys would know that I said that the nothing took a lot out of me. That series took a lot out of me. Just trying to figure out a concept for that idea took the life out of me, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was taking many inspirations and all that stuff. But the Time Police, I think that it actually had to deal with more of the story and the characters than actually, like, doing anything. Because the nothing, of all my plush series and all my stuff, I try to make my characters and plot original as possible. And believable as possible as well. I mean, cops go back in time to stop a madman, so, I mean, that's not really realistic, but I thank you guys so much for supporting me on Time Police. I actually want to give special thanks, to my really good friend Nolan and Ethan for, those two of my best friends I've ever met in my life. Now, if you guys are watching this video, Nolan, Ethan, if you're watching this video, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me, for Time Police and also the Nothing, and basically throughout my YouTube channel. They have given me lots of inspiration. They've given me a lot of ideas. Time Police is especially special to me and Nolan because we basically made that idea. We basically made Time Police, even though that he was not here, but he actually helped me make the storyline. He helped me make the characters. He basically helped me for a lot of stuff. So thank you, Nolan and Ethan, and basically everybody on this channel. But let's get on to the figure. So, the reason why I got this guy, 2 reasons. 1, because of Time Police. So, Dry Bones is probably one of my favorite characters to actually do the voice for, because he's just so funny and he's a mad scientist and all that stuff, so that's pretty cool. And also because I was devastated when they got sold out, but I was literally walking to EB Games and I saw him on the shelves. I was like, no way! And I was like, god damn, I need to get him. I know what I'm spending my money on. But, so here he is. He's very good, actually. I like how his eyes on the camera, I mean, in person, they just look yellow, but they look like they're glowing. On the back here, you have the wings, and the shell is just spectacular. And also, he is actually not that big. And you would think that he might be the same size as Iggy, but no, actually, he is probably even, like, up to his hair, just on his eyes, but size, he is very tiny. Like, there you go. I mean, bam. I mean, his head's very big, but just size, it actually works pretty well, actually. So, we're gonna put Iggy to the side here. But, and actually the detail, I'm gonna bring him back. The detail on the shell is way better on Iggy, in my opinion. There's no creases. It actually has increases in the shell, and it has really good increases on the ribs here. And also, if you noticed, I think that the coloration on this guy works way better than anything else. So, and also, he has Iggy still has many good joints, articulation in him. That's why I gave it, like, one of my highest things on the channel, on a figure. He doesn't have that much articulation, but he does have a movable jaw. Yes, so he has a movable jaw, and if you noticed in my Iggy review, I wanted him to have a movable jaw, and that was actually probably one of my complaints, and good thing his hair still stands the time, because I felt like his hair was going to break after removed, or bent anything, but nope, stayed in shape, all that stuff, but Dry Bones has a movable mouth, so that's pretty good. So he actually has pretty good range of motion. That's how far he can, like, open his mouth. But for articulation here, already open mouth, I already explained that as well. Rotation at the head, and he does have a limited ball joint, not as great. Well, actually, Iggy doesn't even have a joint in his head at all, a limited swivel, so give points for Dry Bones. Bam, so rotation, and he actually has way better up and down motion, so he can move up, his head can move up that far, well, he can look up that far and down that far. And then on the back here for the wings, they're on a ball joint. And they are also removable. They are also removable. They're on ball joints. So, you can have them have a parabones or a Dry Bones. I'm gonna put the wings on because, I just like the wings on him. So, and then, so there's no waist swivel, of course. But for the arms here, you have a rotation at the shoulder, and in and out, very limited in and out, not as great as Iggy, and a little wrist swivel, well, actually a bicep swivel, and then he has a rotation at the swivel, and there's no ball joint, kind of like a ball joint, I don't know, anyway, and then for the legs here, he can kick that far and move back that far, that's very limited for the back kick, but then he has a swivel at the ankle here, and very nice kicks, bro. But he does have a beautiful spread. I think that these figures have a wonderful spread. I mean, you can't really do that, but that's a spread as well, so counts as well. And there's no articulation in the tail at all, but, whatnot. And then, opening mouth, of course. So yeah, guys, but we're not done yet, but I already mentioned, for the size comparisons, here's Iggy, And here is my broken hat Mario. I actually found this hat this time. I lost his hat, but I found his hat. So, bam, guys. And also, I don't know if this is really accurate. I think this is kind of accurate. I guess it kind of does look to scale. So, but let's see if the actual Mario figure. I might actually buy the Mario figure from this line, the Jax line, instead of, you know, whatever this line is. And let's see if it's actually the same size, and let's do that. Because these tins are actually to scale, but I don't know if he's actually to scale. So, you know, move him to the side. But, yeah, so this is pretty much it, guys. So, there's not much things that I really want to discuss because, you know, hold on, oh, there we go. Bam, just got it. There we go. So, so I know this video was kind of going on for a bit too long. I was mostly talking, about the whole time and not really focused on the figure, but, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. I don't really care what you do, but you guys know what the time is. So, bye, guys.